Punjab goes to polls in the last phase, seventh phase of polling, and this ground report coming up from Patiala.
Welcome to the royal city of Patiala. India Today is right here to bring you a ground report. A Congress bastion for several decades. Maharani Praneeth Kaur, the key candidate, has switched sides to BJP. So let's get you a ground report and find out what is really working in the city, who's contesting, and who has a chance of winning. Let's get you a ground report.
Patiala is one of the 13 parliamentary constituencies in Punjab. It used to be a stronghold of the Congress party. The daughter-in-law of erstwhile Patiala royal family, Praneeth Kaur, has been its MP 3 times for a decade. Her husband, Captain Amrinder Singh, and her mother-in-law, Maharani Mohinder Kaur, have represented Patiala in parliament before her. Praneeth Kaur lost it to the Aam Aadmi Party in 2019. In 2024, following her husband, Captain Amrinder Singh, Praneeth Kaur joined the BJP. Fighting on the saffron ticket, she now asks to vote for the Lotus.
I appreciate everything that happened and that I got from the Congress and I gave to the Congress. But there came a stage when I think the Congress leadership did not require or want our family to be with them. They suspended me from the party, so after which I started working with the BJP. In our area, I should say, not everywhere, there was no BJP per se on the ground. There were BJP people, but they had been dominated by the Akalis all this while. I feel and I know quite surely that the next 5 years, definitely the BJP is going to be in the center again.
Standing against Moti Bagh's opulence is Aam Aadmi Party's Punjab Health Minister Balbir Singh.
प्रनीत कौर जी को हमने पहले भी लाया था, अब तो वो गांव में जा ही नहीं पा रही हैं, कहीं नहीं जा पा रही हैं। गांव में आके दिखा दें जहाँ पे मैं तो किसानों के बीच में खड़ा हूँ। और ये जो है ना जी, ये मुझे सिंघू बॉर्डर से मिला था, मैंने 13 महीने किसानों के साथ काम किया था वहाँ पे। 1 तारीख को वोट पड़ेगी, 4 तारीख को रिजल्ट आएगा, 5 तारीख को सभी लोगों को साथ दिए कि जो इन्होंने नेशनल हाईवे के ऊपर कील लगाई है वो उखाड़ दूंगा। जीटी रोड का कब्जा लेंगे, फिर दिल्ली की पार्लियामेंट का कब्जा लेंगे और सारे अपने पैसे लेके आएंगे और लोगों के काम करेंगे।
On the other side of the spectrum is Dharamveer Singh. He defeated Praneeth Kaur in 2014 on AAP ticket, but then he fell out with the broom before the 2019 elections. After unsuccessfully experimenting with launching his own party, this season he's fighting on Congress ticket against his rival Praneeth Kaur and his former party Aam Aadmi Party.
She has left Congress by enjoying all the benefits by her family for 50 long years and now has deserted Congress just to save her skin, her family's skin from ED and other government investigation agencies. Bhagwant Mann is a stage actor, he's a stage showman, he can say anything. He can say 20 out of 13 also. He can say anything. I don't take him seriously.
Before Aam Aadmi Party captured Punjab's imagination, the fight in Patiala used to be between Congress and Shiromani Akali Dal. Akalis have fielded a Hindu face in the royal city. N.K. Sharma is a realtor aspiring to be a Neta.
आम आदमी पार्टी का आप बलबीर सिंह जी का देख लें, सवाए जो हमने डिस्पेंसरियां बनाई थी उसमें पेंट करके मोहल्ला क्लिनिक लिखने की बजाय कोई परफॉर्मेंस बलबीर सिंह जी की आप देख लें, सिंगल नहीं। सो ये पंजाब में आम आदमी पार्टी भी एक्सपोज हो चुकी है, बीजेपी को किसान गांव में नहीं बढ़ने दे रहे।
Caught in this 4 prolonged contest, voters of Patiala have plenty of options.
ज्यादा तो आम आदमी पार्टी का ही है इधर तो अपना, है ना, क्यों सारी सहूलतें दे रहे हैं, बिजली फ्री है, सब कुछ पब्लिक के बारे में सोच रहे हैं।
From my point of view, I think BJP is leading. If you are thinking about Indian progress from the last 10 years, then BJP is, I think, one of the main party.
Patiala remembers farmers' agitation too vividly, and it is a decisive issue this election, at least for the voters here. With Kamaljeet Sandhu from Patiala, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, one of the most fascinating battles being fought in Jammu Kashmir, Anantnag Rajouri constituency, on which is standing Mehbooba Mufti, but she faces a tough battle. It's actually a 4-cornered fight there.
हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं।
On the campaign trail with the PDP chief in the Kashmir Valley. Mehbooba Mufti's party in a tight race with the National Conference for the Anantnag Rajouri Lok Sabha constituency. She is pulling out all the stops. The PDP is a mere shadow of its former self in past elections. Nearly 50 leaders, including former MPs and MLAs, have left the party in the last 5 years. But Mehbooba Mufti continues to fight against all odds. In the 2024 campaign, she is touring the vast South Kashmir region extensively. Mehbooba Mufti mentions a lack of resources for big rallies. So she is relying on road shows and virtual platforms to connect with the people.
My workers, who come up with some amount, so that I can spend it on, I can give something to somebody so that he can, put petrol in his vehicle. And this, whatever the posters and everything that has been sponsored by someone else, from the party. So till now we have not spent any money except the 20,000 that I had, 20 or 25,000 that I had to deposit. Rest, my workers are doing on their own.
Mehbooba Mufti's rival from the National Conference, Mia Altaf, is a prominent Gujjar leader. In 2019, the PDP leader lost the seat to the NC's Hasnain Masoodi by some 10,000 votes.
This was something that was missing in Kashmir. So now it's back on the streets of South Kashmir. Security situation is better. But as always, it's not only about these factors, it's about the voter participation. Now, obviously, in this case, if voters come out in huge numbers, there is no boycott, then definitely Mehbooba Mufti will be happy. She'll have an edge. But if there is boycott, that will suit the National Conference. All these things will ultimately play their part when it comes to who will clinch this very important election segment in 2024 Lok Sabha.
This time, it's crucial for the PDP that South Kashmir rejects calls for boycott and turns out to vote in large numbers.
I think people are more keen at this point of time. They feel they are being disempowered, dispossessed, and this is an opportunity for them to show their displeasure, to express their displeasure through vote, because they understand that stone pelting or gun has not yielded any results. I have had a very, very deep relationship with people. I was there for them when, things were very bad, situation was very dangerous. You could not venture out of your home thinking that whether you are going to return back or not alive. So that connect is still there.
Mehbooba Mufti speaks openly about the BJP. Now her party's primary adversary.
Jammu Kashmir has become a laboratory, to do things which they are going to repeat in the rest of the country. So that is the narrative that doesn't suit them, and that's why they had tried to pressurize me, ask me to vacate my house at the peak of, when cold was there. It was Chilai Kalan. They asked my mother, to present herself before ED. They took our passports. They got my brother to ED. They audited my father's mausoleum and started asking very funny questions, where did you get this money to build that mausoleum and all that. So they try to pressurize me in each and every way.
Locals attending her road shows also express their opinions candidly.
बस पावर बिजली और 370 हटाओ।
अच्छा,
हाँ,
ये दो बड़े
मुद्दे हैं।
वोट डालने की तो वो अलग बात है, जिसको हम वोट डालते हैं वो फिर हम इसको दोबारा नहीं देखता है, दोबारा नहीं आता है।
Meanwhile, the Election Commission of India has rescheduled polling for the Anantnag Rajouri seat. Voting now takes place on May 25th instead of May 7th as initially planned. The decision came after requests from various political parties, including the BJP, citing logistical and connectivity issues. With Mir Farid in Anantnag, Rajouri, Bureau Report, India Today.
With that, it's a wrap on Election Unlocked. We'll see you next time with Rajdeep Sardesai, only just filling in, joining you from Kolkata, right in front of the Victoria Memorial. Thank you for watching.